開咗啦應該。LOL 日常啦。仲有冇睇下呢度？咩打到自己啦？個網會唔會太大？算啦，呢個網都唔夠大。今日嚟直播打 LOL 啊！在場有我哋呢個嘅 LOL GameShow。呢啲係黃咗嘅，黃燈咗唔知點解。我哋建議你將串流率改為4500 kbps。 呢度改。好，咁我哋而家聽首歌先。
香港人嘅生活其實窄唔窄呢？窄。
Here she is, Celine. Yes, and I remember your name is Celine and your sister's name is Dion, right?
Yeah.
Because you guys are all a little bit obsessed with Celine Dion.
Just a bit.
So which Celine Dion song are you singing for us today?
Well, today I'm not singing a Celine Dion song. I'm singing How Am I Supposed to Live Without You?
Oh.
Wow.
I wish you the best of luck.
I could hardly believe it when I heard the news today. Had a man getting sprayed from you. And I don't want to know the price I'm gonna pay for dreaming. Even now it's more than I can take. Tell me, how am I supposed to live without you? Now that I've been loving you so long.
Hey, she can sing.
Oh yeah. How am I supposed to live without you? Am I supposed to carry on when all that I've been living for is
Oh my god.
Celine, the crowd is going crazy for you.
Thank you.
First, I would like to hear from our very special guest judge, Laverne. What did you think?
I just want to eat you up and like take you home. You were so adorable and so cute, and your voice is amazing.
Thank you.
You are
You're
so
beautiful,
talented.
too.
Thank you so much. I am really blown away. You are so talented. Unbelievable. So adorable. I might just have to.
Hey YouTube, thanks for watching. If you like this and you want to see a lot more, all you gotta do is click right here to subscribe. This is amazing. I think I feel a little viral.
咁以上就係一位嚟自香港嘅歌手嘅叫 Celine Tam。咁佢哋參加呢個 America Got Talent 嘅呢一個好年輕、好細個嘅歌手，佢得9歲嘅啫。好，咁就廢話少講，今日即刻嚟我呢個 LL 直播。 就應該唔會打呢個 ranking，因為我自己本身都有即係啲比較弱嘅對手，咁就唔會打 ranking，費事累到人。
Justice takes me.
咁就頭先就諗住播首歌俾大家聽，但係唔知點解嗰個出嚟嗰個聲好似好細聲咁，但係已經係開到最大嘅啦，已經係。哦，係啊，我未轉啊，講笑，等陣啊。
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Okay.
Stick to the plan, Val.
Minions have spawned.
Buy me some time. Sometimes I swear that bird is just showing up.
Time.
Captain Valor. Demacia is counting.
Time to run.
Find me a pouch. A bird's eye view is the best advantage. Captain Valor. There's always a way. Sometimes I swear that bird is showing up. Demacia is counting on me.
唔知全部喺投手入邊。
Scumbag. Captain Valor. Vow still.
I see.
A bird's eye view is the
For the future.
I'll follow your lead. The plan, Val.
等佢用晒呢個泡沫好啲。
Cranium lost. Exhale.
抽隻眼先。
We're in this together. Stay alert.
出血過。哇！不死咯！
We've got this covered. Demacia is counting on us. Val's stealing all the glory again.
The time is now.
Stay alert. Find me a path.
An ally has been slain.
Demacia is no easy prey. Sometimes I swear that bird is just showing up.
An ally has been slain.
是哦。
Non-existence.
Stick to the plan, Val.
最啲費又冇搶啦。
Covenants engaged. Exhale and fight. No escape.
Sân xây gần bò. We've
got this covered. Demacia is counting.
得返3格嘅。
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
機械人打碎路咩玩法喂？最機插佢啊！
Sometimes I swear that bird is just showing off.
呢個同事喎，呢個同事。 即係最知有死唔知啊！哇！你哋成隻打晒佢，咁乜機？我哋伸出去啦。
An
企下真係。
Find me a path. There's always a trail.
An ally has been slain.
Demacia is counting on us. Find me a path.
Your turret has been destroyed. Enemy double kill.
真係最知啊，最知啊，最應該你放心。今日真係死啦！真係死啊！真係俾人打到叫死啦！死啦！
The Demacians are near you.哇！即係一下大忌三個頭咯。repeat 到嘢你睇啊，真係。爆唔得啊！啲啊！ Demacia
咁樣大嘅3個頭大佬。點數到咁高啊！啱過出嗰啲人點啊？都睇到後面嘅，跟住中信你有冇人？點解有人對我？
Enemy rampage.
投得未啊？
Sometimes I swear that bird is showing. alert. Val's doing all the glory again.
哦，
Your turret has been destroyed.
The Demacians are moved. Buy me some time.
Yo, 又要搶 JG 又做咁多嘢。
點解啲人咁中意戴 con 嘅？貪靚咯，靚最多咪幾粒。
冇咁隊友啦，第一次直播 L 都咁樣，要啲咁嘅隊友。又搶 JG 點打啊？可唔可以棄權啊？可以，我棄權我呢場唔打。原來我咁交叉係熄機喎。我忍夠啦，我忍夠。 呢段時間我哋再聽一聽啱啱頭先Celine Dion嘅其他唱嘅歌。
Today.
I'm doing good.
What's your name and how old are you?
My name is Celine and I'm 9 years old.
You're 9 years old.
This is my dream being in America's Got Talent.
Oh. So what are you going to be doing for us today?
I'm going to be singing.
Oh wow. Have you got any brothers or sisters?
I got a little sister.
And what's her name?
Her name is Dion. Celine and Dion.
Oh.
Wow. Really?
So I'm guessing your parents love Celine Dion?
Yes, of course.
Right. So when did you realise that you had a great singing voice?
When I was in the car, my dad's driving, and then suddenly I just sang My Heart Will Go On, and then he was like, wow. Why
Celine
can you
Dion
sing
song?
that?" Yeah.
We got that. We've worked that out, Mel. There's a Celine Dion
I
connection.
know, but I'm just...
我
So
哋已經得
what
6分鐘都唔想同嗰啲隊友
you
玩
like。to listen to?
I like,
Celine
like-
Dion.
yeah.
And what is your big dream when
To
you
be the
grow
next
up?
Celine Dion. She's got it.
This is my dream.
This is your dream?
Yeah.
Celine, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
What artist are you going to be singing?
Celine Dion.
Well, Celine, good luck.
Thank you. Every night in my dreams, I see you, I feel you. That is how I know you. Go on, near, far, wherever you are. I believe that's the heart does go on. You're here. There's nothing I fear, and I know that my heart will go on. We'll stay forever this way. You are safe in my heart, and my heart will go on and on. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Hi, it's Tai Tai, and thanks for watching AGT online and on TV. Continue to watch more talent right now, and don't forget to subscribe.
咁呢個又係 American Got Talent 嘅其中一條 cut 出嚟嘅精華啦，唱得幾好聽啊！人仔細細真係，把聲幾好啊！真係。大家知唔知咧？佢唔知佢攞咗冠軍未啦？呢個失戀，因為我呢度就冇片可以睇到，但係其實一個對手個實力同佢差唔多，我哋睇埋呢一個。
Are you a little bit less nervous than
我
last
自己
time
覺得
or
就
more nervous because now
Celine
we're like
唱得好
one
聽過
step
呢個
away from the
嘅，我
live
自己個人
show.
覺
A
得。
little more nervous, actually.
咁我哋
But so
聽埋呢一個啊。
What are you singing for us today?
I'm going to be singing Girl on Fire by Alicia Keys.
A crowd favorite.
Well, Angelica, I wish you good luck today.
Thank you.
A funny too.
She's just a girl and she's on fire. Hotter than a fantasy, lonely like a highway. She's living in a world and it's on fire. Filled with catastrophe, but she knows she can fly away. Whoa, she got both feet on the ground and she's burning it down. Oh, she got her head in the clouds, but she's not backing down. This girl is on fire. This girl is on fire. She's walking on fire. This girl is on fire. Everybody says that she goes by, 'cause they can see the flame that's in her eyes. Watch her as she's lighting up the night. Nobody knows that she's a lonely girl, and it's a lonely world. But she gon' let it burn, baby, burn, baby. This girl is on fire. This girl is on fire. She's walking on fire. This girl is on fire. This girl is on fire. Thank you.
All right, I want to hear what our judges have to say. Howie, what did you think?
I said, the first time. You remember what I said to you?
Yes.
What did I say to you?
You said I had a good chance of winning America's Got Talent. And Howie,
Yeah?
I'll never forget that.
Well, you know something, Angelica? I'll never forget you. And you know something? I still, tonight, have not changed my mind.
You are such a beautiful ray of light, and you have an amazing voice, an amazing stage presence. I just love you.
Thank you.
I'm going to be honest with you, Angelica. When you told me you were going to sing that song, I thought, oh my God, this is not a great idea. But you know what? You nailed it, Angelica.
Chris, what did you think?
I mean, I'm so blown away because you walk out and there's this you've got these sneakers on and you look like this adorable little child, and then you open your mouth and it's like, how do those pipes fit in that tiny body? You are unbelievable.
Thank you.
I just feel like Angelica, you are the chosen one.
星沙就講完冇咗。
啊？哦，你重播咗，你播咗人哋嗰條片喎。
而家試下重。呢個重開咗咯，而家仲唔得嘅。啊得啦。 好，咁就首先因為佢嗰個有版權問題，咁就停咗。原本諗住想俾大家聽下啲歌，聽下你唱，聽下你出嗰啲選手唱歌，唱得幾好嘅真係。不過算啦，佢又話唔俾啊嘛，咁就算啦。好，咁我哋即刻嚟直播嘅第二場有嘢。唔知點解咧？頭先播實鏈咧，佢都未 cut 我，但係一播其他又即刻 cut 我，唔知點解。佢可能諗住咧打晒 AP Top AD 嘅話咧，咁咪唔使驚打唔到咯。條條路都係有嘅，使乜打？加油！邊個？後面。魔攻啊！你唔好以為佢 AD 啊，佢魔攻嘅呀。其實啱咧，我係有講明條片係邊一個，但係佢咁都 block， 咁冇辦法啦。即係佢唔俾播，真係冇辦法。因為佢版權通常嚟講呢係，即係你冇，即係你條直播你冇講明係個出處喺邊度呢，佢係以為你版權嗰個，即係攞咗人哋條片播，但係其實我係要講明係邊個出邊個唱㗎。個出處喺邊度呢？佢係以為你版權嗰個，即係攞咗人哋條片播，但係其實我係要講明係邊個出邊個唱。今場就二坦，我立第老師加你歐坦，艾克就應該係刺客位啦，但係衝嘅話係邊個衝呢？唔知。對面得一個坦啫，得一個垃圾師，但係垃圾師風暴湧浪，唔知佢會唔會坦啦。跟住對面塔龍呢就係 JG。塔龍有排追啦，二次下又點樣？佢有排追嘅真係。即係塔龍直情可以無視添啊！跟住魔金拿巨人勇氣，我唔知咩事，唉，我都當睇唔到。1 2 3，今次對面3個刺客一坦。 摩金拿 support 我唔知佢 support 到啲咩啦，我就真係睇唔出啦依家。因為我支咪咧就擺喺下面嘅，但係咧我講嘢嗰陣就要拎住支咪講咯，變咗我嗰個 mon 捉唔到，所以要打機下都會講唔到嘢，因為支咪唔夠近，我又升唔到支咪，咁就開波啦。
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. Do you hear them calling? 30 seconds until minions spawn.
Underestimate the power of the Scout's code.
下隻冷 buff 都食咗2支水，唉！仲諗住留翻1支，但另外1支都留唔到。雷文聰我聽都未聽過啫。
enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Wash off.
大鑊咯！連打個男都唔得，大鑊啊！大鑊啊！
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain. enemy has been slain. Has been slain.
You're well.
Enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain. Enemy double kill.
即係你問打得下唔打，你唔好話我冇放啊！開埋打幾波你啊，真係。中路都唔打嘅，喺度食花生嘅啫嘛。
Your turret has been destroyed.100秒咯，我仲未升啊，仲未合，我仲合呢個嘅身份。An enemy has been slain. Killing spree. Your team has slain. He is unstoppable.
分分鐘我哋唔係打下周場啦，多住上啊！唉，轉鏡轉鏡。
Your turret has been destroyed. has been slain.
又係咁樣寫，又係咁樣寫。
An has been destroyed. An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
死呢把已經死咗。而家同仔你玩冇金牌，我自己玩咧，呢個全部都係金牌玩。
不如你講下感受，我已經講唔到嘢。我已經唔知講咩好。我已經唔知講咩好。
香港人嘅生活其實窄唔窄呢？
睇頭先，睇頭先，真係睇頭。休息5分鐘，跟住轉頭再翻嚟繼續打。
between the junglers, the fact that it's between the supports, when no one has ever looked at replacing Athena. And for a major part of this split, he really slumped. Has he been starting to climb back into form? Yes, a bit on certain picks, but it just speaks to the confidence that I may have in this guy on your screen. The fact that it was never a question that we will play around Athena, we will bend over backwards to accommodate him, because he's the other core in the import slot.
Well, the first iteration of Aime had Baimi and Athena in the roster, and they would swap and interchange between each other. Baimi has since disappeared. Athena has been the only one who remained. So that proves to you there's a lot of faith that Aime have got in the player in the middle lane in Athena. And slumps aside, we know that his highs are incredibly high, and that he can take and contend with the best in the world.
There's a reason that we call him the sleeping princess of the LPL, because when he wakes up, he's quite terrifying.
It's Sleeping Beauty, Tom.
He's not a princess.
He could be. Look, who are you to say what Athena can and cannot be?
It tilts me so much when you say princess every time. It's Sleeping Beauty.
I could have sworn that was copyrighted. Anyways, pick and ban, game 2, Aime versus IG.
They bought us.
Sleeping Beauty, it is. All right. Elise, Rumble, Kog'Maw. That took a lot to get to.
He actually he strained there in his neck. He was like,
you couldn't see it. There were muscles flexing. We had to force that one out. And Cho'Gath Thresh on the other side.
Looked on Phonics.
Listen, it's week number 9. 5 best of 3s a week. Let's get into it. Kalista picked up right away for Aime, perhaps returning to the composition that saw the success against WE.
Naturally, this puts higher priority on both Xayah or Tristana. They have decent matchups into Kalista, and it looks like it's going to be my favorite champion.
Xayah locked in for West. And the duo, they're actually Xayah and Rakan.
Makes sense. You don't want to give away Kalista and Rakan, and with Thresh Band, it means that they're probably going to look towards the Alistar.
Certainly an exceptional engage, disengage, whatever you want it to be. No, I know.
He's making faces at me.
Maokai now going to be picked up for Amazing J. Or perhaps SKS, though I would prefer to see SKS on something a little bit more aggressive.
And he's going to need to bring out that aggression if he's going toe-to-toe with me. You're the living embodiment of that SpongeBob meme.
She didn't even realize that. Kennen locked in. Ooh, Rhodes back, and he's bringing some lightning.
Been a little bit of spice there. I love Kennen Kalista. I think the Pikachu I Choose You lane is phenomenal to watch, and I think it's because it takes away so much power from the enemy AD carry, and when they're as powerful as Xayah, it's always a nice added benefit. That said, speaking of untapped power.
Yeah, untapped power. So much of it is going to be on Invictus Gaming. Kassadin now banned away from Athena. He knows he's got to go up against rookies Syndra. Not exactly an easy task.
I was actually having this conversation earlier today with one of the mid laners in OPL about, you know, how do you actually beat a Syndra lane? Like, we know champions, Corki, Lucian, champions that can itemize and Hex Shrinker work well. You get Merc Tread's Hex Shrinker and you actually can't really be killed. Spawn has the opinion that you just take Exhaust, whereas we can already see that Athena has the likes of Cleanse, maybe looking for that Cassiopeia, and you actually just have to go aggressive against Syndra. Match her, exhaust her, and step forward when she tries to all in, because if you play defensive, if you play on the back foot, she will kill you.
Especially when it's Rookie of all people. We all have seen the highlight clip. I think we actually played it in the break just before this series, in which Rookie flash dark spheres over a wall. Calm down, he's not going to lock it in.
Oh, please!
No, he's not.
But
Kane banned away from Ning. We're still looking for the top lane and the jungle of IG.
It was played in the NALCS.
And in EU last night as Olaf. Oh, the Berserker.
The other Ning special there, so that's 100% going into the jungle with Ning. Mid lane
yeah,
Olaf.
Doing his best Faker impression here. If only Athena picks Aurelia. Now we're looking towards the next pickup for Aime. Still missing the mid lane for Athena, and we'll see where that Maokai ends up going. Likely towards AJ up in the top, putting SKS on his Braggy.
I like AJ on tanks more so than carries. I know it's weird because I feel like AJ has really defined himself as the carry bruiser top laner of this split. But again, not so long ago, it was his Nautilus performance that really, you know, took him all the way to Worlds. So I like Maokai for him. I hope he takes a champion.
Now, looks like Athena, Sleeping Beauty, is going to get a chance to rest even more comfortably in his chair, as he does seem to be taking a step back. Galio taking Rookie's champion from game 1 into Rookie's Syndra. At the very least, there's not too much kill threat.
No, there's not a lot available for Rookie, so hopefully it'll slow him down. The other nice thing is you have so much pushing potential coming out of Aime's composition, or more so than they really ever had. So it should open up opportunities for SKS to at least look for some sort of invade, although guy gets into Olaf, not my favorite time.
Yeah, the undertow is just so very powerful, especially if you can get someone running away from you. That's when Olaf really thrives. Pick up the axe, throw it. Pick up the axe, throw it. Meanwhile, Duke in the top lane, taking Shen for himself into that Maokai. That's going to round out our compositions. We've got the duo. We've got Rookie on Syndra, Ning taking Ghost Olaf, and Duke standing united with his team.
It's going to be very hard for Olaf to really be a high-functioning member of this team, and he has a lot of responsibility on him. Normally you pick Olaf into Ashe, and yeah, you can get back to Callista, but she's still very squirrely to lock down, so Ning really has to be on point with those axes. And he's, again, super important because this isn't the Shin about the Xayah, this is the Shin about the Olaf. You want Olaf to press ult, to run in with the Shin on top of him, and drag him into that back line.
And knowing how much of a priority that Callista is for Jin Zhao, they're going to have to do a lot of work to put it down. And if they manage to do it, things could look very good for Invictus Gaming, because there really isn't a lot of alternative damage outside of the cannon, outside of the Callista. Not to mention that there is a Syndra now locked in to help burst it even further.
It's a very strong mid-game composition coming out of Aime, so, you know, we've talked about how they usually have these Hail Mary throws late game. They don't necessarily have that option this time around with this comp. They need to play the lane phase. They need to get snowballed and make something happen mid-game, or they're just going to fall over to the late game scaling of Invictus Gaming.
Well, we know the Galio should be able to keep up with the presence of Syndra in the mid lane, not to mention the hero's entrance gets him around, but what about those other matchups? What about the Callista Cannon into Xayah Rakan? Is that going to be at least one lane that we can see an advantage for Aime?
I hope it has a lot of kill threat on it. It should be at least controlled initially by Xayah. We talk again about the steroid of W, the power of that level 1.
And the fact that she applies it to Rakan as well.
The added benefits of the lovers.
The duo, Megan and West, hanging out in that bottom lane. Though currently they're sitting in the brush. We can see Road, he took Ignite to match the Ignite of Megan. And they are now dancing. If you spam the dance next to the duo partner, it forces them to animate as well, canceling whatever they're doing.
That's true team bonding, right there. Friendships being forged.
As they both try to demonstrate who is the superior dancer. Meanwhile, Ning gets a ward to defend his own side of the jungle. Looks like he's heading to the bottom half of the map.
Yeah, that's the other thing. It's a kind of a ghost start. The fact that they see the ward, they then assume that Olaf might be starting top side of map, and then he walks to the bottom side. So some misinformation given to Aime.
Yeah, Duke will step up to push Amazing J out. Now they know that if he is starting top, it's leashless. And if you're Ning on Olaf, it's not exactly desirable, so they have to know that he's starting bottom now. And that is a lot of health being taken away from that foe.
Well, that was easy. Jungler's first leash.
Ning's going to be feeling real good as he makes his way around. Actually going for what looks to be a full clear. Turns to Gromp as West and Megan head bottom, sacrificing some pressure in this lane. Jin Zhao and Road, who started in that lane first.
And we'll see how obnoxious Road is going to be. The one thing that I don't like about support Kennen is that he has to be reliant on the spell feats because he can't do coin. I mean, he could, but you're sacrificing half
walk forward.
Well, it's half of the benefit because he doesn't have mana. So you're then there just for the gold drop. Which, maybe. I mean,
after the coin was nerfed, it's no longer quite as much. That's a double knockup for Megan as he takes over to level 2. Jin Zhao gets chunked. West is controlling the lane through these feathers. Spear stacks and shurikens or not, that was a one trade by West and Megan.
And the fact that Xayah can outdo Callista speaks to the strength of the champion and why she's still prioritized so heavily, even though I really don't think she has as much flexibility in team fights as other AD carries, which is weird to say because we're in a super engage-heavy meta, and she has an ability to make her untargetable and move at the same time. You're like, that sounds OP, but her range is just so fragile. She only really works if you're running into her.
Plus her movement speed by nature is so low. If you get out of position, it is so easy to get picked off, ultimate or not, because what goes up must come down.
I just think she's one of those champions where, you know, it's not like Caitlyn. You can't just skate by because you're just that powerful and the champion is so binary. You really have to be like a true Xayah player to maximize the potential of her kit.
Like Mystic.
Like Mystic.
Now, we did actually see an invade from Ning. He went all the way around into the long path. He's got the blast cone to get him over the wall, but West and Megan are pulling themselves back, so he just blast cones back into the river instead. Ning will circuit around toward this mid lane. That's Ghost.
Ooh.
Scatter the weak, flash to get away from the undertow, and Ning loops around.
Did he interrupt the Falcon Punch? Hold on.
And he still had Ghost. It actually just wore off now. He's level 4 to level 3, but still doesn't want to go toe-to-toe with the Dragons. Olaf sacrifices a lot in trading.
Gives some trade damage back and forth, although Road also lost experience because he exited the lane to rotate up into the jungle. But so far, just the Summoner flash down for Athena.
Yes, Scatter the Weak did cancel the Justice Punch. Displacement.
That felt bad, forcing the flash.
Did. But I mean, it's a good thing that he used it, because by jumping back, he was actually able to dodge the first portion of that, the Dark Sphere riding the edge of that wave.
I'm not saying that it was incorrectly played.
Yeah.
It was just well played by Rookie.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a knock-up onto Road. Double Ignite is used. Road is low. Flash away from Megan. First blood for West in the 2v2. What a blade collar for a lot, but look at the spears stacking up. Needs to get out of the rend range, or not, as they just fall off, and he wins this 2v2 handily.
Expertly played by West, understanding when they were strong, when to go in. Megan pulls the trigger and does most of the work, but I like the fact that he held on to his feathers for so long that he then traded the route onto Callista.
Much easier to land skill shots against a champion that's not moving. He lines up even more just to push this wave and try to force him to miss CS.
And this is incredibly impressive. You know, we never compliment West and Megan for their 2v2 abilities. It wasn't so long ago that they were literally the worst bottom lane in the LPL statistically. And against Road and Jin Zhao, they're quite impressive. So great work from West and Megan to evolve and grow over time. And they're part of a big reason why Invictus Gaming have made such a strong surge in the standings.
Take a look at all of the lanes for Invictus Gaming's Rookie takes over to 6. Not enough mana for another full combo, so Athena will be safe, but 14 CS lead for Duke against Amazing J. In the mid lane, without a flash, Rookie has a 10 CS lead. And he still hasn't even recalled for the stats. Down bottom, West is at a CS deficit, but despite that, he's still picking up the advantage with Zerker Greaves first.
And the unfortunate thing for Aime is that this is kind of the one lane that they sacked, and yet everyone is losing. Like, you'd expect Shin to have a great matchup into tanks. As the tank meta rolls over, I expected Shin to make a much stronger resurgence than what we've really been seeing. But that wasn't supposed to be the case for mid lane. You know, mid lane was supposed to survive half push priority because it's Galio. Bot lane was also supposed to survive, match this Xayah Rakan with Ken and Callista, and also fell down.
Take a look at this. No teleport from either top laner, but Duke is still pushing in to Amazing J, forcing him to miss those minions. It's refillable boots, the Dark Seal, and a Ruby Crystal on top of his Doran, whereas at least Duke has got his Spectre's Cowl.
It's not a good time.
It is not.
Shin is going to consistently win the trades. It's going to go from bad to worse to Maokai, and he will become a legitimate dive threat, especially because of how Olaf's going to interact with Maokai's ultimate. He's not afraid to dive that tower. He can just run through the CC.
West is being pushed in mid. Rookie ticks over to 7 as this blue buff is up. SKS is on the way, but Duke and Ning are already in the pit. A sweeper spots it out. He just turns around.
They're just exploiting the tempo advantage. That's level 5 on SKS to level 6 on Olaf. They have complete control of the top lane, so it's going to transition into complete control over the blue buff. So Aime, 7 minutes in this game, already starting to get splintered apart through jungle invades.
vintages that they wanted. Nowhere to be seen. Buffer in that bottom lane, though now West is catching back up. He's only 8 CS down as Ning is now invading to the red, trying to get the timer there. Remember, that first dragon is infernal, so if they can break it open, that would be great.
Athena casually loses half his health to Rookie.
As you do. Not many people can go through that laning phase without losing half their health to Rookie.
Galio does have a lot of itemization options, though, to absorb some of that damage to feel better in the lane. But the 2v2 is just so terrifying. Syndra Olaf versus Galio Gragas.
Control could be a problem. Blue buff now going to be taken by Ning on his own side as SKS. He's got Cask, he's got Flash. He gets them both. That's a knock-up, but Featherstorm dodges it. Megan is dead. Gank pays off.
Good read from SKS to recognize that Western Megan still didn't have their flashes from when they went aggressive on Road and punishes that. Unfortunately, Road's the benefactor of the kill, not the Callista.
At least something, some gold that he can take into himself and perhaps try to force West to miss some more of these minions, though. Ning shows up. He actually ghosted. Slicing Maelstrom is used. Still no Ragnarok from Ning as he just shows up to allow West to farm this way.
Bit awkward.
Yeah, very low cooldown on that ghost, though.
Is he gonna hold the wave? No, he's just gonna free clear it. He had the opportunity where he could have frozen it, held it in front of his tower.
I think he's looking for a recall right now. I mean, he's got the Zerker Greaves and his longsword. Actually, he's pushing it in now with Megan, which is forcing Jin Zhao to stay.
You are correct. He wants the recall. Like you said, the Infernal Dragon is up, so you want to get those early item break points, not just look for an elongated lane phase, because you want to get those dragons stacking.
Wow. Full VF sword on that buy, plus another health potion. That's Megan. His control ward is spotted and cleared out. He places another that is cleaned up a little bit by Ivy, but it will rejuvenate.
Excuse you, that is Ning's control ward?
It is, you're correct. How impolite of me. As, again, Athena's forced to back away. 13 CS behind Rookie. Duke is just... he's running the town up top lane. Cancels a few autos there. Just to make sure that he can send a message. I could have auto-attacked you the first time, but I wanted to make sure you saw it coming.
And Amazing J, if he falls under half health, this dive is just going to become more and more possible, especially now that Athena's used teleport. Ning, I want it so bad, just dive in. Just kill him.
Olaf.
Exactly.
Doesn't have any damage yet. Goes for the full Cinder Home.
It's got a lot of damage. It's Olaf. Small little corner like that where he's just throwing his axe into the wall and gets immediate pickup, as well as, what, true damage against a tank?
The Ragnarok.
And then he can
thundering
just
strikes.
Run through the ultimate.
Oh yeah, he can. That's actually hilarious.
That's the thing. That's the interaction. Olaf's a great pick into this.
Kittens create a wall, and Olaf just runs tangentially and cleans all of them up for his team.
That is very dark imagery.
Just running over the kittens. Okay. I mean, they're long cats. They're full cats. Ning's actually invading bottom right now. Gets a ward onto Krugs. He's looking for SKS, but SKS is at his Gromp. That does mean that could try to make something happen bottom.
Some quick ring around the rosies. Like you said, they are hunting. They have multiple options to make plays bottom. Shin has Stan United. Both top laners do have teleport, but of course Duke will get there first. But instead, they're just going to sit in the lane phase, keep everyone locked down, and look to pull the trigger on the Infernal.
Ning leads the charge, bringing it low. Road comes in. That's
One teleport
from Amazing J, while it's a recall on the other side. Road gets in with the stun. Hero's entrance is going to knock it up, but the dragon is picked up. Megan gets in and out. Jin Zhao eats the power unleashed. It's not enough to kill him as Road is the first casualty. Ning walks away, but Amazing J kites it forward. Flash taunt from Duke has found Jin Zhao. He gets it low, but SKS saves him. Rookie slams down for the kill. Stun onto SKS before he disengages. Somebody finish off that crab. Or don't. Alrighty, it's 2-0, IG.
They got the Infernal, they have the creep wave behind them, and because the bottom lane was pushed out, the only person who can defend the structure is Gragas.
Trying to hold on to it, but the wave is pushing in. He's clearing his Krugs right now as Road makes his way back.
They're just going to push it off the tower.
Let it go for a nice, healthy bounce.
But everything that IG wanted, they got. They have the Infernal Scaling Dragon on the harder scaling composition. They now got a timely back, CS leads across the board, especially in mid and top position. and they still retain the teleport because they used their Stand United.
The road goes in, and a great Hero's Entrance follows it up.
Now, this is a cool combo from the composition. Unfortunately, they then don't get the immediate follow-up on the Callisto ultimate, but there's the interaction that I was talking about with Olaf, where he just runs sideways along Maokai's ultimate. Now, this is also cool. Eyes on Rookie, because Rookie is going to flash this wall and just Shaquille O'Neal dunk for the double kill.
The full leap. That was the scuttle crab that he threw, I just realized, as that was making its way out. Now, West is actually being engaged upon by a gank from SKS. The cast has found the kill.
And that's double gank from SKS on the bottom lane, so that feels good how well he's synergizing with Jin Zhao and Road. We talk about all the time that they try to get this duo in. You know, IMEI have invested so much in trying to make Road work, and it is paying off with repeated attention from Gragas.
There's still 2,000 gold, but they might actually be able to get first brick. Rookie shows up to try to defend, knock up on the SKS, the stun pins him to the wall, the unleashed power is not enough to kill him, but he does get Nato to lock it down in the end. Rookie gets turned upon by the slicing maelstrom. The spears stack up onto Megan. Ooh, and he will survive. Ning joins in, and the undertow doesn't quite go far enough, but a stun from Rookie. Not going to be followed up. 4-2.
Check out top lane, however. Athena was roaming up, but doesn't follow up on Galio, so an unanswered play from IMEI as IG just ravaged bottom.
Yeah, West actually shows up to catch a minion wave mid, leaving bot undefended for this next wave as Ning and Rookie pick up blue. Could still be that first brick if they decide to push it in. They're still keeping Ning on this side of the map, though, to make sure that there's no chance of losing it. Control word to spot this out. Finally, IMEI will be forced to back it up. Get away from that Olaf. Get away from that Xayah. And still, the CS advantage persists from what we saw earlier. Nearly a 30 CS lead for Duke up top as Amazing J will catch most of this wave. And Rookie, he's still about 25 CS ahead of Athena, while Jin Zhao is the only one to hold an advantage over his opponent.
But he's about to have a whole bunch of people in his lane. Invictus Gaming don't want to give the tower away for free, so they're going to expend tons of resources to throw the bottom. Now, as the Observer was pointing out, a lot of that was spotted out by some nicely placed vision from IMEI. But the name of the game will be playing around bottom. We will clash.
Ooh, Control Lord sees the two of them now, and SKS immediately steps forward and loops around just to make sure, trying to defend that bottom lane from a potential gank.
And both top laners even backed away from each other. They're now back to clashing, but everyone was looking for the teleport plays.
Duke has level 11, so he has the better cooldown on Stand United, not to mention that he has teleport too, whereas Amazing J does not.
AJ also doesn't have near the pushing potential that Duke has right now with his Bomby Cinder, so looking for that Sunfire since he picked up the Chain Vest, but also has the added benefit of the MR. The fact that Shin has both big resistance items right now, or components of it,
it's pretty helpful. Health, armor, magic resist, whatever kind of damage comes towards him that isn't true, he's going to be in a situation to deal with it. Rookie returns back towards that mid lane. Now the next dragon is Cloud in 2 minutes. Not quite as valuable as that first Infernal, and Duke just... Come on, man. I think Duke is wanting to return towards the Duke from Spring Split. I'm here to kick ass and chew bubblegum, but I'm all out of bubblegum, Duke.
And it was a question of motivation for Duke. You know, the Shy comes in, he's obviously mechanically very talented. He fundamentally changes how IG play. They're much more top-oriented, especially with Ning and the Shy on the roster. And it actually makes me very excited for the multiple roster rotations of IG. If they can play a 7-man roster consistently through playoffs, they are so punishing.
OK， 咁就返嚟啦。
You know, is it going to be the Shy's Rumble? Is it going to be Duke's?
咁就 LOL 直播今日就差唔多去到呢度啦。咁就睇下一陣我會再開啦。如果開就應該都唔係玩 LOL 啦。咁就今日就去到呢度，係咁先，拜拜。
It was an aggressive Kha'Zix, but it was